What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the Burley Oak Brewing Company, and they are out of Berlin, Maryland, and this is their Higher Vibrations. So this is a triple IPA that comes in at 10% alcohol by volume, 27 IBUs at the time of review. This can is approximately 2 months old, and I want to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to the guys over at 21090 Brewing, Todd and Andy. Thank you very much, guys. I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies they sent my way, along with a link to their channel, which is fantastic. I've been mentioning all the reviews that I've been doing of the beers they sent my way, and that's because their channel is fantastic. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you go over there, give them a sub, and check out their content. Great guys, great content, and they sent me a lot of cool beer, and this is one of them. So this is a triple IPA that is brewed with Galaxy, Topaz, and Waimea hops. And that's all I know about it, 10%. Probably going to be a New England style triple IPA because that's what pretty much Burley Oak does. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So here we go. Throw it in the glass here. Yeah, for sure. It's looking pretty nice here. I like that. So, yeah. So that pours out like, wow, candied fruit all day. That smells crazy. And it's like a foot away from my face. So that is this really deep orange color. Yeah, very murky. Almost has like the turkey gravy kind of look to it. Super murky and turbid. About a finger and a half of this fluffy, creamy looking white colored head. Looks fantastic. Let's get a nose on it. Ooh. There's a lot going on here. First things first, overripened stone fruits, peaches, apricots. Like, they're definitely overripened, no doubt. Then we get like whiter fruits, like almost like a pear. It's weird. I don't usually get that in any kind of IPA, let alone New England style, but Topaz and Waimea hops. Yeah, it has also like white grape, white wine, almost like there's Nelson in here, although I don't believe there is. Big stone and tropical fruit vibe to this one. There's this underlying almost resinous herbal character. It's herbaceous, but it has almost like a specific, almost like a basil type of thing underlying. Smells sweet. It's 10%. I'm sure it's going to be sweet. Triple IPAs typically are. But yeah, it smells pretty awesome. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody, and thanks again, Todd and Andy. Pretty nice. I like it. One thing I've noticed now, this is the second one I reviewed, our second IPA I've had from them. I reviewed their Citra Alexi actually earlier today. You'll see this like a week apart. But I reviewed, doing 2 beer reviews today. Citra Alexi and this one. It's about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours apart now. And the body and mouthfeels on these are like perfect for what they're going for. It's a triple IPA, right? Body's higher side of medium body, lower side of full body. 10%, you kind of know it's a bigger beer from the body itself. The mouthfeel, soft, smooth, creamy. Just like the Citra Alexi, it just has like, it's upper echelon mouthfeel. They have, I don't say they perfected it, but of the 2 beers I've had that are hop forward from Burley Oak, they pretty much hit the nail on the head. 10%, no alcohol stringency on the palate. A little bit of a warming in the chest, but not, outside of that, not really. They can't really detect on the palate. So awesome body, awesome mouthfeel, hides the alcohol well. The taste, though, pretty much carries over. I'm not going to say candy, but sweeter, overripened stone fruits. More of an apricot than a peach because it's not as sweet as like a really sweet peach would be. And then there's that white grape, almost white wine, kind of just like whiter fruits that you get with like Topaz and Waimea and like Nelson and all those hops, like a lot of the Southern Hemisphere hops. For me, though, it's not as, let me go back, hang on. It's not as sweet as the nose was indicating. Like, on the back of, there's a little bit of hop burn here, honestly, at 2 months. There's still a little bit of hop burn in the back of the throat that each sip, it's kind of building a little bit. But anyway, right up front, sweet malt, sweeter over-ripened apricots, pass through the palate, that white kind of, white grape, white wine kind of hits mid-palate. As it continues on, as a semi-dry finish, It has a decent residual sweetness, but again, it's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's not, but there's still a little bit of hop burn here. It's weird. 2 months old, a little bit of the hop burn, the green astringency, whatever you want to call it, right in the back of the throat. It's not really building more than, I've taken whatever, half dozen sips. It's not getting any more intense, but it's definitely there, lingering a little bit. I think this beer for me kind of lands similar to Citra Galaxy. I think the nose was a little bit more intense than the flavors, but I do like the flavors here. The body and mouthfeel are fantastic. So I typically give this a very similar score that I did the Citra Galaxy, which was a 4.15 out of 5. Here's the thing though, that hop burn, a little bit of a deterrent for me, so I'm gonna have to knock down a little bit. So I'm gonna give higher vibrations from Burley Oak, a high 4 out of 5, and go 4.05 out of 5. Still a really good beer. And again, if you're drinking a Triple IPA and you're afraid, let's say you've never had a Triple IPA and you're like, man, 10% is a lot, so on and so forth. It's going to be a big boozy monster. A lot of these breweries, especially the ones that do New England style Triple IPAs, they hide the alcohol well. Aside from, you know, a little bit of warming in my chest, I can't taste it on palate. This drinks like it's, you know, a double IPA at most, probably like 7 to 8%. So they do a great job at hiding the alcohol. Don't be afraid of the ABV. Unless you're, you know, looking at session. I mean, this is pretty much, not for me, a one and done, but I did the Citra Galaxy and this, and I'm done for the rest of the day. That's pretty much where I'd leave it, because this is kind of like drinking 2 beers. But the ABV is hidden extremely well. I just want to see a little bit more in the flavor, and that hop burn, you know, like I said, is a little bit of a deterrent for me. But I will say the 2 Burley Oak beers I've had, they both have gotten over a 4 out of 5, and they're very well made. I think they're damn tasty. I would say, though, with this one, I would have liked to see what it tasted like fresh, from a flavor standpoint, but also that hop burn. I would think 1 or 2 weeks old, this is probably a little bit harsh on the palate, but, you know, what do I know? I'm just a beer tuber, reviewing beers and giving my opinion. I don't know shit. Anyway, 4.05 out of 5 for higher vibrations from Burley Oak. Price and availability, I don't know. Sent to me, you know, super generous of Todd and Andy to send this my way. But if you guys know what you paid for it, I'd imagine $22 to $24 a 4-pack. Somewhere in that range. That's with Triple IPAs. Go for an availability. Pretty sure it's brewery only, but hopefully Todd or Alex, good friend of mine, viewer of the channel, who sent me Burley Oak stuff, he could try, you know, whoever buys Burley Oak stuff and you go to the brewery, let me know the price and availability on this. I would truly do appreciate it. So thanks again to Todd and Andy, 1090 Brewing. Check out their channel. I've mentioned it, like I said, numerous times, but they're good dudes and the channel's fantastic. I can't say that. I can't stress that enough, how much fun I have watching their channel. Like I said, I watch every video of theirs. They don't, you know, post like every day like I do, or sometimes multiple times, but, you know, usually like 2-3 times a week. And I just watch all their stuff because I like their humor. And on top of that, their production quality is fantastic. So yeah, anyway, thanks again, guys. Appreciate you, everybody stopping by for another beer review. Again, thanks to Todd and Andy for hooking me up with this one. If you've had this one before, post in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Until the next one. Cheers.